Hello everyone! In this video, we'll be discussing about rational equations. But before we start, let's first define what is rational equation. Rational equation is an equation that involves rational expressions such as fractions where the numerator and denominator is a polynomial. For example, 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 3 is equal to 5 over x of x plus 3. So let's solve this.
The steps in solving a rational equation is need to identify the restriction. 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 3 equals 5 over x parentheses plus 3. Look at all denominators. If there's 0 cos, these are not allowed. If you confirm that there's no 0, this is to find LCD, or the less common denominator. But how to determine or find LCD?
LCD, or the less common denominator, is the smallest number that is divisible by all denominators. To find the LCD, you need to determine the prime factor for each denominator. Example, 2 over 9 and 3 over 4. You need the factors each denominator to get the less common denominator. So factor of 9 is 9, 18, 7, 6, and so on. And the factor of 4 is 4, 8, 16, 28, and so on. Now look at the less common factor. So in this example, the less common factor is 36. Another example is when you're trying to find LCD that has a variable, the LCD will be the biggest one. X squared and x cubed. LCD will be x cubed because it's the biggest. Let's go back to the solving. 1 over x1 over x plus 3 equals 5 over x parentheses x plus 3. In this equation, the LCD will be x parentheses x plus 3.
After getting the LCD, next is to multiply the whole equation by the LCD. So x parentheses x plus 3 braces 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 3 equals 5 minus x parentheses x plus 3. In this step, it removes all the denominators. X plus 3 plus x equals 5. Next step is to simplify. You need to combine all like terms, so x plus x equals 5 minus 3, and now you need to solve the equation x plus x equals 5 minus 3 will be 2x equals 2. We have to remove these 2 here, so we're gonna divide 2x over 2 equals 2 over 2. It will be x equals 1. Now that we're done solving this, let's proceed to check.
Everyone, we'll be discussing about checking. Here in checking, you need to check for an extraneous solution. First, plug the answer back into the original equation. So the original equation is 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 3 equals 5 over x times 1 plus 3. After writing the equation box, substitute the value of x, 1 over 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 3 equals 5 over 1 times 1 plus 3. Since 1 is a whole number, we need to convert it into a function, and now since 4 is the common denominator, we can rewrite 1 as 4 over 4 by converting the whole number into a fraction. To convert the whole number into a fraction, you need to multiply the whole number, which is 1 to the common denominator, y. 1 times 4 equals 4. So the answer is 4 over 4. Now let's combine. 4 plus 1 is 5. Since the denominator is electric so the answer is 5 over 4 equals 5 over 4. Answer, this is confirmed that x equals 1 is in the solution to the equation.
Now that we've proved that x is equals 1 is indeed the solution for the equation, let's now have an example of an extraneous solution. Extraneous solution is a solution obtained during the solving process of an equation that does not satisfy the original equation. That is the meaning of extraneous solution. Now let's have an example. We have here a x over x minus 2 is equals to 2 over x minus 2 plus 2. So we've got the LCD, which is x minus 2, and we will be multiplying it to remove all the denominators. So the answer is x is equal to 2 plus 2 of x minus 2, and let's multiply it. X is equal to 2 plus 2 x minus 4. Since 2 times x equals 2x and 2 is negative 2 equals negative 4. And next, solve the x equals to 2x minus 2. 2 will become 4 here. Will become 2. And the values are 1. Next step is, we'll solve for x. X minus 2x is equal to negative 2. All numbers will be on right, while all the numbers that have variables will be on left. So, x minus 2x will be negative x, and that's going to be negative 2 since we have nothing to solve it. And here negative x, there's automatically equal 1 there. So let's divide it. Negative x divided by negative 1 is equal to negative 2 divided by negative 1. That'll be x equals to positive 2. When dividing a 2 in the lower side, that'll become a positive. Now let's move on checking. So let's plug in the original equation first, which is the x over x minus 2 is equals to 2 over x minus 2 plus 2. So now we will substitute the equivalent of x to the x. So that'll become 2 over 2 minus 2 is equals to 2 over 2 minus 2 plus 2. Now let's solve for the denominator, which is 2 minus 2 is equals to 2 minus 2. So 2 minus 2 is equals 0, and 2 minus 2 is equals 0. So by just looking at that, there's already a 0. So automatically, that is not accepted. So therefore, x is equals to is an extraneous solution, and the original equation has no solution at all, since we've checked and proved that this is a extraneous solution.